afternoon, welcome back. I'm Matt, and today I want to make $600. In order to make $600, I'm coming in with a $3,000 bankroll. $50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a more typical bankroll than what I might show up at the casino with today. It'll be a touch aggressive at times, but hedging bets, using some methods, using DGE, but to keep track of the 10s and the 4s using these chips here. Also, I have this dealer chip here from poker that is my off button. So if I've got money out there and I cover it up, that means the bets are off regardless of where the point is. So the bets would be on in this case, bets are off in that case. All right, so I'm excited to try this out. I've done a couple other videos, and you can of course check those out as well. But for right now, we're going to start at a $10 minimum table, which is a typical table that I would come across. I end up playing in Oklahoma, and they do have $10 minimum tables there. They also have $25 minimum tables, and of course the bubble craps. So for right now, we're going to start off with normal regular table, and we'll see what we can do. All right, rolling out. Here we go. Everything's working today. 7, loss of $24 right off the bat. Just realized I didn't get enough change. I'm going to need some nickels here in a minute. 6, so $30 pays 35. I'm going to give myself some change here. Turn those bets off, and we're going to wait for a 7 to roll. That was a 9. There's an 8. Spinner is another 8. 6 point. The idea behind waiting for a 7 is to turn the bets on, is get your money out there at the most ideal time. If a 7 comes first, once, twice, 3 times. Some people say that it's not true, but I think mathematically, if you look at it, if you roll 3 7s in a row, it's more likely to hit a different number other than 7. So we're going to try that now by turning our bets on, and it's the case. Lucky for us. 30 pays 35, and bets are off. 4, first 4 thrown, 4 hard. 7 out. So reset these counters at every 7. And let's bring this down, actually. It's a little too much exposed for my taste. $12, 6 and 8. She working. It's a 7. Aren't you glad I did that? Actually, that was an improper bet. I had $17 and $12. So, hey, you lose it all. Casino don't play around. So that's 2 7s in a row. I'm back at the $30, 6 and 8 working. And it's a 6 again. Space 35. And that pretty much covers what we just lost on that $25 6 and 8 when the 7 came up last time. All right, no bets here. I'm just going to roll this out until we get a number that makes sense here. We feel good about it. That's 2 8s in a row. Last one was a hard 10. Aces. Ooh, dice out. 10, first 10 thrown. 5. 5 again. 5 again. 8. 5. Hop to 5. Oh, there we go. What is it, 18 to 1 when you hop to 5, I think it is? There's an 8. 10. Second 10 thrown? I think it was a 4 and a 10. 7 out. Reset the counter. And we're going to try to get some pressing happening here. By collecting and pressing, but only at the most opportune times. Working. It's a 9. Points off. Bets are off, excuse me. Points are wrong, but bets are off. That was a 7. Bets are back on. $12, 6 and 8. That's a 6. 6 pays 14. Actually, 12 pays 14. So I collected one there. I got one bet. A little bit ahead there. 6 is the point. Hard. We keep the bets off, even though we made the point. That's a 9. Looking for that 7. Look at that 7. That's a 6. There's a 7. Bets back on. And it's a 7. So it's another $24 loss here. So 2 7s in a row. $30, 6 and 8. They're working. And it's another 7. That's okay. We're just going to follow the system here. Oops, that's put that in the wrong place. This belongs over here in the bad area. So, with the $3,000 bankroll, you can kind of martingale these a little bit and increase your bets in order to cover your losses. So by going $12, 6 and 8, $30, 6 and 8, now up to a $60, 6 and 8, and working. It's a spinner. It's aces. Off. Just one shot, guys. Just one hit there. It was a 6. We lost out, but that's okay. We've got time on our side. We're going to let these things roll out. 5. 6 is the point. Tree. Craps tree. We got a 9er. Second point's a 9. Aces again. Tree, craps, tree. See a craps, better craps. Told you. 3 again. There's a 5. See a 5, hop a 5. Oh, no, not so much this time. 6, hard. 6, soft. 7 out. Come here, you. All right. $60, 6 and 8 working. And it's a 9. So, a 7, then a 9. One roll. Famous last words. It's a 9. Made the point. Turn the bets off. I get scared. I get scared out there a lot of times. Second point's a 5. 6. Nothing happens. That's a 3 craps 3. 7 out. $60, 6 and 8 working. It's a 9 again. 7, then a 9. What do we do? What do we do, guys? Tell me. Let it roll. Attaboy. All right, it's 10. First 10 thrown. Switch those bets off. Point still a 9. Rolling. 5. Nothing happens. 9. It's the point. First point made. It's 5. Second point. 8. Nothing happens. Yo, 11. See yo, buddy, yo. Nope, not so much. 7 out. 10. So we reset the counter. First 10 thrown. So we got $60 out there. Excuse me, $120 out there total. So if we put out a $200, $250 no 10, but $240, excuse me. $250, that's fine. That'll give us $125, which will cover the amount of money we have out there. So for 3 rolls, we're going to leave this layup here. $250, no 10. Here we go. Oh, the point was 10, by the way. First 10 thrown, nothing. That was a 4. That was a 5. Last roll is a yo 11. Nothing happens. Take down that lay. I get nervous when there's a lot of money out there like that on the lay. Even though it's a better bet, the lay bets, the don't passes, mathematically, it's a better bet. Point's still a 10. Confused myself. Craps. 10. There's the point. Second 10 thrown. Still rolling. 3 craps. That's 7 out. Reset the counter. Bets are on. $60, 6 and 8. Okay, that's a 4. Gotta trust me if the money goes, if the checks, or the dice go off out of camera view. But I'll do this again. Again, we're laying against that $120 that we have out there, and she's working. That's a 9. First roll, nothing happens. Second roll is a 7. So we lose these here, right? But this pays 125. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there's a vig involved when you lay a bet. I don't know. It's called a $5 vig. There you go. So we absolutely just broke even. No loss. No gain, no loss. Reset the counter here. We rolled a 7. I'm going to leave it working again. How's that sound? It's not a bad idea. One roll with the 5. One roll with the 5. It's a 6. $60 pays 70. And we'll lower this down to $30, 6 and 8, and switch it off. Switch it off. Aces, nothing happens. 5 is the point. 5 again. That's a tree. That's a 10. First 10 thrown. Ooh, that's another 10. Second 10 thrown. I'm trying to find a good place for these right now. I think I might do them over here. I think you can see that. 9, nothing happens. 8, nothing happens. That's a 9, nothing still happens. We're just waiting this out here, looking for something interesting to happen. The interesting things would be a 7, like that. Reset the counter here. The other thing that would be interesting is if we hit 3 unique points, in which case we would start doing some don't pass action. But we'll get to that when we get to that. So right now, 7 rolled, and bets are on, working. You gotta trust me, that was an 8. So 30 pays 35. And we're gonna come down off of this mess. And instead, we're gonna start spreading it out a little bit. To do 44 on the inside. But it's off. 7. And lucky for us, we did that. So roll the 7, turn the bets back on, and it's a 7. So we lose 44. I'm just going to buy it here and leave the bet out. 45, we get a chip back. Okay, leave the bets out. 44 inside working, and it's a 10. So 44, it's 45, so times 2. 44 times 2 is 88. So we're going to do a $90 6 and 8 against the 10 to hedge these bets. We're going to roll 3 times. That's a 4. First 10, first 4 thrown, and nothing happens. 6. 12 pays 14. Take down the 5 and 9. So now we have $24 exposed, which means we only need $50 on our leg. And working. And there's a 7 out. So 50 pays 25, 10, 24, and there's probably $1 big, so we actually break even on that one. Again, I'm not a dealer. Don't know all the numbers, all the math. Let me know in the comments how many times I screwed up with my math. All right, roll it out. It's a 7. Good thing we're putting bets out there, huh? Let's go back to 44 inside here. She working. After 2 7s, sometimes I juice the bet a little bit more. That's a yellow. Nervous. 6. So is that a missed opportunity there? Yeah, maybe 6 hard. But when you In craps, you bet a lot to win a little. And the less time you have money out there, the better it is. I'll get some points. The better it is for your bankroll long term. Once we start getting into some profit here, it's 3 points in a row, 2 unique points. Let's go one more. See if we get another point here. That's an 8. When you start getting up in your bankroll, then you can get a little bit more creative with how you make those stabs. But for right now, we got to play pretty clean here. 7 out. That's why. All right, 44 inside working after the 7. It's a 6. 6 hard. And 12 pays 14. We're going to collect at that time, and if we happen to make more money on this, we'll start pressing up the numbers a little bit. That's an 8. 8 hard. Nothing happens. 12, midnight. 4, first 4 thrown. 10, first 10 thrown. 8, nothing happens. 7 out. Reset the counter. Turn the bets back on. 44 inside is a foe. So let's go back to our $90 no 4 this time. 4 just rolled, and so we got the coverage here. Here we go. And we got 5, so 10 pays 14. Do this. Juice it a smidge. I know my lay now doesn't cover this, but we're going to try it once. And it's a 3. Get down to 5 and 9. So we got 36 out here, which is less than the 44. So this lay should cover it without a problem. And it's an 8. 18 pays 21. And there we go. Okay. 1 hit, 2 hits, and bring them down, guys. Not going to stay out there all day, pressing, leaving the money exposed. Sure, it's profit, but it's also your money. This is my money out there. I expect it to be coming home. That's a 7. So still 3 units on the 6 and 8. Well, 2 units, 2 minimum units, but again, the minimum table. The table minimum is 10. So, you know what I mean. All right, reset the 4s and 10s, rolling out after a 7. It's a 7. So we lose 36 here. Another 10 is 46. So with that being the case, let's go $60, 6 and 8. And working. After 2 7s, it's a pretty good bet. That's another 7. Hey, no problem. We got the bankroll. We're playing the system. We know the numbers are coming. We know we're going to be fine. Just got to work it out. That's a $90, 6 and 8. 3 7s in a row, working. It's a 4. That's rough. It's a 4. Here's the point. 2 4s thrown. 7. So that's quite a lot of money out there. It's $180, $90, 6 and 8. I can wait for 2 7s in a row. And you can do that. You can do that at the casino. Points an 8. They'll let you sit there. There's a 7. They'll let you sit there. Not have any bets working. That's a 10. First 10 turn. You say, hey, turn my bets off. I got the heebie-jeebies. Whatever you want to call it. Whoa, waiting for 2 7s. Almost messed that up. That's a 6. That's a 4. First 4 thrown. That's a yo. Yeah, guys, you ever get nervous at the casino? Just say, hey, turn my bets off. Dealer. There's things you can do. There's bets that you can't remove, like the pass bet, the first pass bet, but the odds that are behind it, take those down. The don't pass bet, although you shouldn't do it, you can wipe that clean. You can take all those bets off. You can take down the field. You can take down all your hard ways. Just say, hey, turn all my bets off. If you get nervous about something, somebody sneezes the wrong way, someone says 7 at the table because somebody's got the heebie-jeebies. about that. Some drunk girl comes up to you and sidles up to you and asks you, hey, big boy, you here for the convention? Can you buy me a drink? That's 10 again. You go, Or stickman changes. Who knows? Variety of reasons, right? I get the wrong feeling and I say, no, turn them off. Because you're better off turning your bets off. That was a 7, by the way, just rolled. Turning your bets off, saving the money that you have out there, and just waiting for the more opportune time. Points of 9. And for those of you at home that are watching, there's a 7. You can say to yourself, hey, I want to play along with Matt today. We're going to just, there you go, 2 7s in a row. I'm going to play along with him and use a calculator or use my own chips on my own felt at home and use his rolls, or my rolls, as what might happen in a casino if you had a different shooter. Because it happens, you know, you're not always being a shooter. You've got to rely upon the rolls of other people, of the kindness of others and their rolls. All right, 2 7s, $90, 6 and 8. They're working, and it's a 7. 3 7s in a row. Ooh. So you know what the math says now? It says that needs some change. Needs some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more. He needs 120. 126 and 8. Working. After 3 7s in a row, it's a 9. Ooh. Do we turn him off? I'm feeling squirrely. For the content, here we go. It's a foe. Boring. 4 hard. Sorry, guys. 6. Did I say off? There's a 7. All right. We've had 7s and 6s so many times, it's a 4 again. So 7, then a 4. We've got 240 out there. What if we do a 400 no 4? 400 no 4. Little protection against these numbers if the big old 7 comes. And it's a yo. 1 roll, that was it. 1 roll, that was it. It's 10, first 10th round. 7. This is risky. Remember how I said to wait for 2 7s from before? Not this time. Oh, it's a 6. Thank you very much. 120 pays 1 and 40. So if we think about it, let's go back to and take all this down. Let's go back to what we bet to start with. We lost 30, right? And then we lost an additional 60. That's $90. And then we lost $180, which is, do the math on that, 270. And we won back 114. 140. So we're still down 100 or so, but you saw how we slowly increased the bet amount to our advantage. 5. So we're still down quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down maybe $100. But hey, we're having fun, right? 6. It's a point. 6 hard. 8. Points at 8. But you're having fun, and sometimes you make small little bets like that over time, 7 out, in order to just have some fun at the table. I mean, yeah, we'd all like to win, but we try not to bring the mortgage payment with us, right, guys? All right, 44 inside. That's an 8. 12 pays 14. Even if that was our only bet, and we made $14, walked up to the casino, played for a little while, made $14, and left. Pays for a buffet, half a buffet. It's 5, make off. 3, craps 3. 4, first fourth round. 4, second fourth round. 6. Pretty sure the point was an 8. 8, there you go. Even if it wasn't an 8, it was the point now. All right, 6 hard. Third point, 6 twice, 8 once. Keep them rolling, it's a 7. 44 inside, reset this counter, and she's working. It's a 4 again. 44 inside, let's do an $80. Oh, I said $90, didn't I? $90 no 4, working, and it's a deuce. One more roll, actually 2 more rolls. That's a yo, so we take down to 5 and 9. Reduce our lay to 50. Minimizing exposure. And to 6. 6 pays, $12 pays 14. 15 if we drop 1. And then off. Just grind away at it. Doesn't have to be all in one shot. Sure, you could put out $100 field or $300 6 and 8, and there might be a time where I need to do that, but you got to manage your bankroll. You know, you've got $3,000, but why not play with 500 or 1,000 of it slowly to get up to your $600, which is what my goal is today. I want to make $600. It's a 6. 12 is 14, 15 if I drop 1. Bets are off. A little bit at a time. Slow and steady. Boxcars. Aces. Aces again. See a crap, bet a crap. Not that time. Alright, so we're looking for a win here. We're looking for a one-hit wonder. One hit. It's a 10. $90, no 10. 3 rolls. It's a 7. So again, we lose this. $90 pays 45. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 4. I'm going to say there's a $1 vig. So all that money comes back to us. And this comes back to us too. Fancy how math works, right? This is off now. And we're going to go back on with the 44 inside. And working. 4. $90, no 4. Oops, we got a 4, we're gonna do that. It's a 5. 10 pays 14, 15 if we drop 1. Take down to 5 and 9. Actually, we're gonna juice that bad boy. So we have 36 out there. We're gonna go with $80, taking back 10. $80 lay on the 4 for another roll or 2. It depends on how I feel. That's an 8. 18 pays 21. It's too much. One hit and we're done. Take it down. One hit and done. Don't get creative. It's a 6. Sure, we missed out another $21, but 4 point. It wasn't the most opportune time to do that. 7, reset the counter. Bets are on. We're going to go 36. Is that 36? And then another 20. It's 56. So there's $56 out there. And it's a 3. Sometimes you just get a feeling, guys. It's a 9. Sometimes you just get a feeling. You're like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. That was an 8. 8 again. 5. 7. Might play a different strategy a little bit here for a cold table. There's a 7. So that's I'm gonna buy it for 50. 6, and leave it out there. 2 7s in a row, 56 at risk on the inside. It's a 10. Let's go 220, no 10. Or 3 rolls. It's the first 10 thrown, by the way. 6, 18 pays 21. That's the wrong pile. Take down the 5 and 9. So now we got 36 out there. We're going to put out 60. 60 lay. No, 70 lay. Right? Yes, 70 lay. This way it'll pay 35, which is close to the 36 we have out there. And it's a boxcar. I'm feeling good about this. There's a 7. 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Loss of a buck, and I'm going to pay myself a big. Not pay myself, but I'm going to take away a big for a buck. It's that difficult. Some people say it's that easy. I say it's that difficult. Just repetitive, reset the counter. But you go slow with it. That's a 10. 10 hard. I need some change here. We get 3/4 for that. What do we say? $90. $90 no 10. $90 no 10. And it's a 7. $90 pays 45. 10, 20, 30, 40, 4, and plus the VIG. I'm putting the money right back out there, or minus the VIG, excuse me. 7, points are off, let's roll. 6, total pays 14. Total pays 14. Let's conceal my chips here, just realized. There you go. Down to 5 and 9. Another roll. Because sometimes it's a 9. Sometimes you never know when someone's going to roll 2, 5, 10, 12, 6s and 8s. So I think we're a little bit up if we're not even. So I felt okay trying to get another stab at it. And that was the point. 6. That's a 9er. 6er. 7. So we got, again, 56 bucks out there. Always know what you have out there. Always know what your bets are. TM, first 10 thrown. 120. 120, no 10. Yep. That'll cover it. And it's a 6. 18 pays 21. Take down the 5 and 9. Reduce the delay to, that's 36 bucks. So we'll make it 80. Sure. And still working. 8. 18 pays 21. And remember, the danger of having this layout here is that if a 10 rolls, you lose it. So I don't like having a lot of money sitting out there for a real long time. Actually, we're going to juice the 5 and 9 up to 3 units, but turn them off until we resort this whole 10-point thing here. That's a 5. That's an 8. It's kind of a short roll there, but it's a 6. 9er. 7 out. 56, 36, 90, 96 out there. It's a 5. 15 pays 21. bet $60. No, I'm sorry, $30. No 9. See what happens. Maybe it'll cover some of this if we get trouble. Oh, it did. So those of you that know me know I have no idea what that pays. No idea what that pays. I think for every 7, you get $5. So that's 30. Oh, actually, excuse me. These are losses. So let's say, would you guys be happy if I said, hey, that pays 20 bucks? Because 7 goes into 30 4 times with 2 left over. Yeah, okay. These are losses. Tell me in the comments how bad I'm screwing up. Back to 44 inside. After a 7, reset the counter, sheet working. Deuces. 8. 12, pays 14. Might get a count here in a little while, see how poorly we're doing. 9, nothing happens. Yo, 11, nothing happens. Yo, let's see, yo, buddy, yo. Keep forgetting that roll. 8. Oh, that was the point. 6, second point. 8 again. 4. See my 4 there. First 4 throw. 4 hard, by the way. 9er. 6er. That's the point. Second point made. 8er again. Hard. 8er. Third point. But only second unique point and a 7 out. Reset the counter. 44 inside. Working. It's 10. Let me get the old $90 no 10 for a couple rolls here. There's the first 10 thrown, by the way. It's an 8. That pays, 12 pays 14, or 15 if you drop one. We hit once. Juice it. Back to juice. It's 36 bucks out there, so we're going to go with a $80 no 10. And it's a 10, so you lose 80 bucks. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's our third point made, so we're going to go $50 don't pass. And reduce the exposure. I'm going to turn that off. It's a 4. So that's really good on the don't pass. I'm going to put $100 odds on that. We had 2 10s thrown, 1 4 thrown. We got a little protection here. I'm going to turn the 6 and 8 on. And it's 12. Nothing happens. It's a 3. Nothing happens. Let's get a number here, guys. It's a 10. Excuse me, that's a 9. Do the math. 7 out. Okay, so 50 pays 50. And 100 odds pays 50. So that's 100, 200, 250 here. We lost 75 up here. We're losing 66 here. I think, it's dangerous to think, but I think we may have made a couple bucks on that one. All right, reset the counter. Let's get a count here. That's 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, 4, 950, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I started with, 3,000. 4, 5, 25, 50, 75, 85, 90, 100, 105. Up 100 bucks. Now that I know, and you gotta know, oops, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get some greenies here. Now that we know how much we got, we can start. I'm going to bump it up a little bit, guys. That's 60 bucks of our 100 profit out there. After a 7 is a good time. Let's see what happens. It's a 3. One more roll. And it's an 8. 30 pays 35. Now that we know that we're a smidge ahead, we can take a partial stab at it. Not a full-on stab, but a little increase in the numbers in order to get us to a place where we can start raking in the cashola. Doing grinding is good. You grind at the start. You play really tight. You work on getting a little bit of profit. That's a 4 hard, second 4 thrown, and 7 out. You get yourself a little bit of profit. Let's go 66 across this time. This is old school, baby. That's not 66, that's 110. 112, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. No! 64 across. Man, my math stinks today. So that's a 5. So before we had $60 out there for the 6 and 8, we hit once. So it's about the same amount of money. It's only $6 more. And now that we've hit that, it's 15 if we drop 1. Okay. Take down 4 and 10. And roll it out. It's a 6. 6 pays 15 if you drop 1. Make it 14. That's 2 hits, guys. I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done. It's a 4, and that's okay. For its 4th round. It's a 5. That was the point. When you start playing a whole bunch of different systems all at once, that's 5 again. You start to what do you do? I lost my train of thought. It's really hard to play and talk and do math at the same time, guys. I'm sorry. So that's 3 units across. That's 96 out there. After a 7, rolling. It's a 5. 3 pays 21. 3 units pays 21. 15 pays 21. You know what I mean. Let's put that 30 up there behind the 5. You know what happened last time? I didn't know the math, and it's a 4. Where's 4 thrown? Okay, that was scary to me, just because I don't know the math. I'm gonna get my calculator out here in a minute, and you guys will be in trouble. See how much I've been shortchanging myself, and how I'm really a much better craps player. Not really. Okay. 12, midnight twice. 10, once, 10 hard is the point. And it's 5. See a 5, pop a 5. Ooh, close. It was 1 off. 9er. 6er. 4er, second 4 thrown. 5er again. Hop that 5. Ooh, there you go. Told you. 18 to 1. 6 hard. 8 easy. 7 out. 3 units on the inside each. So that's 36 plus 30 is 96. Working. 6. Page 21. Off all my bets. 8 hard, nothing happens. 9 hard, nothing happens. 4, first 4th round. There's another DGE bet, 9, that involves the field, and it requires counting 8. How many times you get a non-field number? That was 12. And that was a 9. I, for the life of me, no field 5. I, for the life of me, can't keep track of that, and the 4s and 10s, and all my bets. But if I think about it, okay, no field 5, then an 8, then a 9, sorry, center field 9, and a 7 out. That's a non-field number, right? A 7. The idea is if you have a lot of non-field numbers, you start putting a low bet down, like, the minimum bet, 10. And then if you lose that, you go to like 20. And if you lose that, you go to 50. And if you lose that, you go to 110. And if you lose that, you go to 250. And if you lose that, you go to 500. And if you lose that, you go to 1,000, 1,500, no, what is that, 1,100. And then if you lose that, then you lose everything. You just put it all out there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 streets of a non-field number. And if you don't start this fiasco until like 8 or 9 no field numbers hit, chances are you got a pretty good chance that you're eventually going to get there before you hit that $600 or $1,000 level, which can sometimes be the table maximum. Ding, that's a bell. 4. We got 96 out there. We're going to put $200 no 4. And it's a 7. Well, that's a good thing, huh? So we lose this, right? And this pays 100. So there's 15, 30, 45, 50. So we end up losing, what is that, 16 bucks. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 50, yes, okay. I guess we had more than 96 out there. I guess we had 106 out there. Because we lost $6 on that. All right, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the $6, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So by losing 6, we didn't lose 106 by having that layout there. And that was a 7. Reset the counter. And 15, 30, 590. Boy, I think it's 96. How did I mess that up so badly? That's a 10. Let's put 220. No 10. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's a 4. First 4 thrown. And it's an 8. 18 pays 21. Take down the 5 and 9. So now we got 36 out there. We can do let's do an $80. That'll pay us 40 if we have any trouble with our favorite number ever. It's a 6. Pays 21. It worked out. Boy, I keep trying to overpay myself, don't I? Off, take down the lay. I'm going to make something change here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 75. The house is running out of nickels. It's a bad problem to have, right? It's a good problem to have, actually, for me. That's a 7. Man, that was just in time, wasn't it? So it's a $42, 6 and 8. That's $15, 5 and 9. After the 7, reset the counter and rolling. It's a 4. First 4 thrown. So that's 42, 84 plus 30 is 104. 220, no 4. Feeling risky, we're feeling wild. It's a 10, first 10 thrown. It's a second 10. Take down the 5 and 9. We have 42 up there. So let's make it $90 lay. So that'll pay us 45. And it's a yo. Bets are off. That's it. Just a couple stabs with the protection. Points of 4, aces, 3, craps 3, 10, 3 10s thrown, 4 hard, second 4 and the point. moving this over because the dice seem to be landing here. I don't want these to interfere with that. I don't want it to get confused with my bankroll. So these $50 chips I don't normally use, and they don't have them in casinos. That's why I'm using them as my counter. Usually I'd have pennies at the casino. A little stack of 10 pennies. It looks ridiculous, especially if you have a $3,000 bankroll and then, 10 pennies sitting out there. 5 natural. Hop to 5. Ooh, 9 point though. That's the second point, I do believe. And 7. Turn the bets on. Let's go again. 3 units, $15 on the 5 and 9. Reset the counter. Bet's working after a 7. And it's a 5. 15 page 21. Hey, grab the right chips this time. Take down, let's put that 30 up there again. That's always a fun mathematics thing. Playing with 10. That's off. Good. Here we go. It's a 5. It's a point. It's a 10. It's a second point. And second 10 thrown. It's a 5. Hop to 5. Nope. Hard 8. Hard 8. Hard 8 again. Parlay that hard 8. Oh, into a hard 6. Wow, those hard weight numbers. Good thing I've been dice setting this whole time, huh? All right, second point. 3 10s thrown. Rolling. 5 again. Hard 6. My goodness, someone's making a fortune on this. Oh, not anymore. 7 out. Reset the counter. Again. Hitting a lot of 4s after the 7. Let's see what happens here. Boxcars. Ooh, I'm gonna risk it. 8's an 8. Good thing I did. Good thing I risked it. We're having fun, right? Part of it's having fun. And off. Yes. It's a 9. So this is all for next time. Set up the bets for next time. There's a 4, first 4 thrown. 7 out. Reset the counter. So remember when I told you have to know what's out there? There was 96 plus 10 more. So 116. It's a 5. 5 pays. The 15 pays 21. Take down the 4 and 10. No protection here. Dangerous. It's a 4. 4 thrown. Take down the 5 and 9. So what? Do 70 because I think that'll pay me 50. If I'm not mistaken. That might be a better move here. So I don't look like a complete idiot. Just a partial idiot. And bets off. 4, second 4 thrown. 10, first 10 thrown. Ooh. 4. Third 4 thrown. That's 5. Points of 5. It's 4 again. Fourth 4 thrown. $40 no 4. $40 no 4. Second 10 thrown. Only bet out there is a $40 no 4. Everything else is off. And there's the 4. Loss of 40. $80 no 4? Does that sound right to you guys? I think so. Ooh, that's the 5th 4 thrown also, guys. 7's coming. We know it is. It always does. Sooner or later, that was a 9. And it's another 9. It's a 5. It's a yo. Again, we're just avoiding the 4 here, and there it is because we have it up there. So that's 80. Let's go 180. No 4. That's the 6th 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not in a row, but 6 4. I'm running out of my $50 chips here. And there's a 7. It's at 180. That'll pay us 90. reset all these finally. Let's get a count in here, huh? What do you think? It's a good idea. Just went through a lot here. 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Started with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 75. 1, 2, 3, 5. Still short. This in here. So that's 100, 200, 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. I'm sorry. 25, 35, 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 50. 5. Oops, you can't see that. That's 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 360. Up. Not too shabby. Now again, at a casino, this is going to take a long time because we're rolling fast here. Casino, you may only get 60 rolls in an hour, 60 max maybe. So I haven't done a roll count here, but it might be hours of waiting around. You may only make 40 bets. In like 4 hours, but it's the best time to make them. And then if you lose, you've got to know how to double up your bet here in order to make back everything that you lost. All right, that's a 3. I'm feeling froggy. That's a 6. Oops, that wasn't. Oh, it still is a 6. How about that? Look at that. 30 pays 35 on the 6. Off. Again, tell that dealer, turn my bets off. I don't want to be out there right now. I'm scared. 6 7. That's on. That's 110 on each side, by the way. Why did I roll them that way? That was a weird thing to do. Force of habit, I guess. And there's a 7 out. Okay, so that's 110. Oops, I keep doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10. These belong to the bad place. This goes to the upside down place, if you know what I mean. So instead of doing 110 across, you don't really want to do, like something crazy like, whatever the hell, 50 and 50 and 50. 110, let's go with 120. 6 and 8. Right? No, let's go with a $90 6 and 8. That makes a little bit more sense. That saves us a couple bucks if anything bad happens. Because 90 will pay 105, and that'll cover that 110 almost, right? Oops. That's 90. 7, it's a 6. So that 90 pays 105. Like I said, we didn't have that much exposed out there. I'm going to take it back down to 30. We got a little bit of profit. We got a little bit of my money, my extra cash. The casino very generously donated to us. Ooh. All right, here we go. It's a 6, and it's a 4. First 4 thrown. Switch them off. 10. First 10 thrown hard. 10. Second 10 thrown easy. Third 10 thrown easy. Boy, the 10s are coming quick. 9. I think that last roll was a 10. That's a 4. It's an 8. Nothing happens. It's a 5. Nothing happens. 7 out. Again, reset the counter. 110 inside after a 7 working, and it's 10. First 10 thrown. 110, let me give it a 250, no 10. Even though the 10s were coming crazy before. Ooh, it's a 7. I'm kind of glad I did that, actually. So that 200 pays 100, and that 50 pays 25. So that's 10, 20, and 5. And I'm going to give back $5 for a VIG. That probably exists. somewhere in the world. Oops, slid a little. 1, 2, 3, 2. Made $50. Reset the counter. After 7, 110 inside. It's a 5. 25 pays 35. Ooh, 160 inside. Oh, ouch. I felt that coming. I just took a stab. Oh well. It's only money, right, guys? 126 and 8. She working. It's an 8. 120 pays the 140 that I just lost, or close to it. That's an 8. Okay, bets are off. We're going to wait for the most opportune time. Points an 8. It's a 9. Nothing happens. 7 out. We got to figure out this 160 across. That's what that is. It's an 8. 30 pays 35. Off. 7 out. Ooh, man, good timing for that. 160 across. It's a 6. 30 pays 35. Off. 6. Point. Bets are still off. 4. First 4 thrown. Bets are still off. 9er. 10er. First 10 thrown. 8er. 7 out. 160 inside. 160 cross. After the 7. Working. It's an 8. Almost did a bad thing there. Yeah. Hell yeah. Off. You get excited there for a second? You thought I was going to do something crazy? No. 10 hard. Yo, 11. 6. 7 out. 210 across. Oh! Ouch! I'm going to buy it back here. Alright. Yes. Buy it back. 110 thrown. Reset the counter. It's a yo. You know what I want to do, right? For the content. It's a 6. Hell yeah. 60 pays 70. Doesn't quite cover the $200 that we just lost. So we're not going to juice it this time. We're just going to collect it and turn them damn bets off. It's a 6 again. That's the point made. It's a 7. Bets on. It's a 6. Pays 70. So we've gone up 140 from that $200 bet that we just lost. Not going to juice it. Good thing we didn't, right? That's a 5. 25 pays 35. And take down the 5 and 9. Do we decide we're going to make this 70 so it pays 50? That doesn't make any sense to do that. That doesn't. It's an 8. 60 pays 70. So that's, we've hit that $70 3 times. So that's the 210 that we lost. And we even hit a 35 in there too. So I'm good with that amount right now. Bets are off. She working. 8 again. Backhanded on that one. Oh, first 4 thrown. Oh, hard. 5. Oh. 7. Remember I said I wasn't going to juice? I juiced. Reset the counter. Juicy. Yo, 11. Remember I said one more roll for the content? Oh, yeah. The content. 7. 12 midnight. That's a 3 if you can see it. 7. 6. 60 by 70. 5. Nothing happens. 7. We're going to do a quick count here. Actually, we know that's 100, right? 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 800. 900. That's what we started with. 100. 2, 3, 375. Guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 400. 5. 500. 50, 70, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 75. Let's call it 85. So what'd I say? We're trying to make $600. Well, that is $15 away from our goal. Now it's usually the time we end up losing it all, by the way, so fingers crossed we get some interesting content here. Watch Matt lose $600 profit in the course of 4 rolls, probably. All right, here we go. That was 160 on the inside, plus 50 is 210. 210. Remember we did this before and it worked out so well? 9. Ooh. 50 pays 70. All right. Are we there? Guys, are we there? Should I have left that money out there? This is what I started with, right? 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 900. Started with 3,000. 4, not 5. 400. I think we're there, guys. 500. 600. 25. 25. 50. Nope, that's not 50. That's 50. 25, 50, 75, 100, 50, 4, 5. That's 50. 5. That's another 10. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50. Guys, we did it. $3,000 bankroll, made $600. That's 20%. Probably would have taken 3 hours, 4 hours at a casino, but you saw how we started out grinding away at those small $12 bets, got a little bit of profit, we started juicing, and then from there we just kept juicing up, juicing up, juicing up. Couple scary parts here. We lost a $200 lay up here. We had a couple devastating $200 losses, 160 losses across on the come out roll. But when that happens, we didn't double it to 400. We took that 210 and moved it into those more common numbers on the 6 and 8. And when those hit, that brought us back to real. So I'm Matt. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time, and I'll see you at the tables.